Word up. Word up. Oh man, let me see what's happening. Let me see what's happening. I just wanted to jump on real quick. Jump on there real quick. You know what I mean? Just wanted to jump on real quick. Jump on real quick. We talking about these NBA finals. Boop. These NBA finals. Uh-oh. 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 These NBA finals. Jump on real quick. What up, JP? In the building. Quick little, just a quick little smack talk, real quick. I'm just trying to get folks little tally on what they think is gonna happen in these finals, man. Got the old DJD. This the old school. This the old DJD shirt right here. Press play. Boop. What it be like? JP, that's John W. Patton the third, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't doing nothing, man. I'm here at the crib. Uh, I'm here at the crib, just about to get caught up on my boy, man. I gotta get caught up on my boy, man. My dog, Bumpy Johnson. I gotta get caught up on Bumpy Johnson. You know, that's my guy, man. You know, so I gotta get caught up on Bumpy, man. You know, so yeah, man. I'm just coming on here. It was a few cats that was flapping their gums. I just put out a text message to our little Smack Talk crew, and I just wanted to know what people's thoughts were on what they're going, who they picking, who are they picking for the NBA Finals, you know? Okay, yeah. See, I got to monitor everything. You know what I mean? So I gotta monitor everything. You know what I mean? See, I'll be monitoring stuff right here. See, I'm right here and right there. Right here, right here, and right there. Word, right there. Yeah, so what's been up, John? How you been, man? I see you still staying busy. You know what I mean? You staying busy, and that's good, man. You know, keeping that positive energy, you know what I mean, flowing, sharing that positive energy. You know what I mean? Sharing that positive energy. Yes, sir. So yeah, I just wanted to come on real quick and see what folks is thinking about tomorrow night's finals, man. Like what are folks thinking? You say you're taking Oklahoma. That's a good pick, man. I when I'm thinking, my thoughts were that, is the layoff gonna factor in to this first game? You know what I mean? Is that little layoff gonna factor in, you know, for the first game? I don't know. Could be, couldn't be. I don't know. Oh wow, look at that. I got the dope light. I got the dope setup. I got the dope light in front of me. Look at that spotlight. Boom, boom, Boom. Put the spotlight on him. Bam. Put the spotlight on him. That's the DJD lamp. That's the DJD lamp. Put the spotlight on him, ladies and gentlemen. Put the spotlight on him. But yeah, man, I wanna, my prediction is that OKC comes out a little stiff, but if they could get it going, it's gonna be tough for Indiana. However, don't sleep on Siakam, man. Siakam, he's been there. He's been there, done that, all of that jazz. Siakam's been there. So, I expect him to do his thing. Halliburton, everybody makes him fuss out of Halliburton. Halliburton, you know, Halliburton, he's just him. He's on and he's off. Hey, okay, John. Tell moms I said what's up. Tell the fam I said what's up. Tell Donna I said what's happening. All right. Hope all is well with the fam, man. Be sure to tell moms and everybody I said, hey, 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 from the Minor family, okay? Word up. Word up, baby. Word up. So, yeah, man, I'm just here. You know what I mean? I'm just here, just chilling. You know what I mean? Brothers can, you know, make their predictions. You know, I'm looking for them Warrior fans who still soaking over the playoffs. Hey, two new teams. It was to be expected. Two new teams. The youth regime has come upon us. The youth is taking over in this game of basketball. I'm talking about the game of basketball. The youth is taking over. The youth is taking over. Word up. And it ain't nada we could do about it. Nothing. There's nothing we could do about it. Sit back and enjoy. You know what I mean? Sit back and enjoy. Excuse the camera moving around. I just got my laptop sitting on my leg. Word up. So yeah, man, I'm looking let me see something. Hold on one second. Yeah, so I'm predicting I predicted when OKC won, you know what I mean? When they shut out, when they closed out, when they shut out, closed out what's the name then? When they closed out uh Minnesota, you know what I mean? When they shut them out, got them out of there, I said that, you know what? I said that long layoff may affect OKC in the first game. You know, I was like, they're gonna be off for a while. But then, hey, uh, Indiana went in and took care of business. Went on and took care of business, and you know, sent the Knicks packing. So the layoff wasn't as long as it could have been, because it could have been going back to New York for a doggone seventh game. You know what I mean? At the Mecca of all Meccas, MSG. But they were able to take care of business, and now we have OKC Thunder with the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And you got, hey, he got a squad, man. He got Holgram, Big Mark, what's his name? Hartenstein. They got Big Hartenstein, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams. You know, they got a squad, man. They got a squad. And it's gonna be interesting, man. If that squad could get going, if that squad could get going, we may be in for a barn burner. You know what I mean? We might be in for a humdinger. We might be in for a humdinger. You know? I'm just on all kind of devices, man. Just trying to see what I can see. Uh-oh. Let me see who they saying. What player is going to miss the first game? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who may be missing. Got me. Got me, brother. This laptop get down right here on the little smack top get down. This thing get down. Let me check these analytics over here. Let me see something. Analytics. Let's see what we working with. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Not bad. 30 frames per second. Audio frequency is looking dope. Bit rate is coming in real good. Real good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. And it kicks it in. Okay. It's kicked in. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Word up. I could appreciate that. Bam. Anyway, like I said, it looks like it's going to be an interesting series. Interesting series. Interesting. It's going to be interesting. You know? Over here monitoring. You know what I mean? Let's see. Boom. Okay. Wow, this messed up, man. Oh boy. Hey, rest in peace and prayers up to my boy James Fales and the family, Devont and the family, man. Hey, man, I just want to say prayers out to you all. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Prayers out to you all, man. You know, um, wow. It's tough, man. I know you guys been battling some, losing family members. Y'all lost some, you just lost pops not long ago, and then now, um, you know, lost moms. And like I say, man, I send my prayers out to you and the fam. That's James Fales, Devont Walker, the Walker family, the Fales family. Forgive me for moving the camera around, but I'm chilling. What's up, Pamela Bill? I see you in the building. I'm just on here, you know what I mean, doing a little quick little smack talk NBA final style. just just checking in, seeing who's picking who. Like who we going with? Who y'all going with in the finals? You know, I was saying, well, when OKC put Minnesota out, my prediction was that, I think the little I think that the little layover or rest period might factor in this first game. You know, it could, it could, and then it couldn't. It can go either way. It could, OKC could be a little rusty from just sitting around. You know what I mean? It could be a little rusty, or you know what I mean, or they could be well rested, ready to whoop some tail. You know what I mean? Ready to whoop some tail. Ah, you know, I'm chilling at the crib, man. But yeah, they could be ready to tear some heads off. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. But like I said, my prediction is that you know they may come out a little rusty. You know what I mean? They may come out a little rusty and might spell trouble. 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 you know, might spell a little trouble. But, I think that the OKC Thunder, I think they bench is 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 gonna be the factor, the determining factor, you know. I mean, Indiana has what they have, you know. The thing about the thing about the thing about Indiana is that they players, for example, Halliburton, he's a little inconsistent. He's a little inconsistent. He might get 40 one night, come back the next night and get, you know, 10. Looks like they got the Thunder with a 79% chance of winning the entire series. Okay? We talking about Chet Holmgren, Shea, and the crew going out there knocking the Pacers upside their head. Just don't sleep on doggone Siakam, man. Siakam, he been there. He know what it take. He been there. Remember, Siakam was on that Toronto team that knocked off the San Francisco Warriors. You know what I mean? In they building. You know, so it's gonna be interesting. I want to check out. I want to look at these rosters, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see these right. VL, I see you in the building. I see you in the building. Yeah, so Indiana is the underdog. Is the underdog. And as much as people don't like the Pacers, one thing about them dudes, they can go on spurts, man. They can go on some runs on you. Roy say it should be 100% OKC. Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see. They got Gilgis Alexander, Dort, Jalen Williams, Holgram, Caruso coming off the bench. Hey, Isaiah Joe. They and Aaron Wiggins. They got some players, man, over there. They bench is real deep. They bench. But the thing about it though, they bench has not been playing well, really. Shea been doing his thing, but that OKC bench, man, is not been looking too swell. Is Shea gonna be able to battle in this last series and do what he need to do in order to get the victory? Halliburton, Turner, Siakam, Nesmith, and Nimbert. What is his name? Nimbard, and then the small forward dude, Mathurin. You got Ob Toppin, McConnell. McConnell is a little spark plug, man. He comes in the game and kind of make things happen. T.J. McConnell. Hey, and our old Lakers center, doggone, what's his name? The kid we had at one time came out of high school and went to the pros. Uh, Thomas Bryant, coming off the bench. What's up, Lorenzo Gonzalez? That's Jumbo Shrimp, baby. What's up, man? Jags for life, baby. Vaughn says the Knicks had a chance. The way they lost the first two games hurt them. Yeah. That losing that first game was terrible, man, for the Knicks. That was terrible. When they lost that game, that just kind of took them for a loop right there, man. That was crucial. You know, they never could really get back on track from that. I mean, they won, but they couldn't bounce back. Really, that loss in New York was really jacked up. It really kind of, you know, screwed them up. You know, yeah, that was not cool. That was not cool. Jumbo Shrimp in the building say he wanted to go 6 games. What is y'all predictions, man? I say I'm really stuck on this, man. I really think that OKC might lose this first game. I'm thinking they might lose this first game. As a matter of fact, I uh I man, I'm going with that. I'm going with that OKC may slip up and lose this first game. Roy Sullivan says Hardenstein plus Chet versus Miles Turner. Hey man, I don't think Miles can handle. I don't think Miles. I don't know, man. See them other two guys on Indiana. Those the two guys Nesbitt is what's his name? What's the other two guys? The Nimhart and Nesbitt or whatever. Them the two you gotta watch on Indiana. I mean, Siakam is he's one of Siakam plays just like Paul George used to play. He's slow start, and come on, and then next thing you know, the dude got 30. That's how uh uh Siakam plays. You know what I mean? He man, he'll sneak in a 30 on you. You know what I mean? He'll sneak in a 30 on you. You know, we looking at these this roster, man. I want to see this. I want to see the matchups. You know what I mean? I want to see the matchups. Thunder's offense against the Pacers defense. What's gonna happen? Lorenzo say, will they make it to Father's Day? I don't know, bro. I don't know. So it says here that OKC's 10.6 steals per 100 possessions in the playoffs would be most for any team that played beyond the first round in the last 26 years. Wow. Take care of the ball is a priority for Indiana. They better take care of the ball. You know, the thing about OKC's defense is they got guys that really know their role on defense. Dork and Dork Dort and Caruso on that, they just play like defensive backs, man. Anything cross court is getting stolen. Other way, going the other way. I'm telling y'all. He say Halliburton's father off the bench. Halliburton's dad gonna get his head knocked off out there messing with folk. You know. I think Nimhard is gonna try to guard at Gilgers Alexander, and he get his 30. But hey, remember y'all don't remember this, right? Remember when they played? Hey, remember when they played and when Indiana and OKC played in the season? Hey, Gilgers got 40 some points, man. He was like 15 for 20 something, 15 for 21 or 22, something like that, against them guys. When they played. Nemhart, no, the other dude, Nate, what's his name? Nate Smith and Nemhart. Well, I guess they took turns. You know what I mean? He say both teams say they'll give Paul George a ring when they win. Yeah, he played for both of them guys, man. Both teams. Both teams. So I'd like to see the MVP close the deal. Can he close the deal? That's what I want to know. Can SGA close the deal, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I want to know. You know, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So the Thunder going with SGA, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Holgram, and Hartenstein. Woo-wee. That's going to be some problems for these guys. Nimhart too small. You know. Nimhart, he too small, man. But remember, Dort going to probably have to guard Siakam. But then on defense, Siakam going to have to try to guard Holgram. You know? Man, it's going to be interesting. Vaughn said the key to the game will be unforced turnovers. That's how both teams have been winning games. Yeah, I'm telling you, watch out for that OKC press. That little semi-press they be putting on. Where them guys, Dort and Caruso, they just kind of just be floating. Go for upset tomorrow. Game 1 and long layout. Everyone will take OKC. I'm taking Indy. They can score. Yeah, Lorenzo, that's what I said. When the OKC finished off Minnesota, I said the first thing I said was, man, these guys gonna be sitting around for a little bit. That could be crucial in that first game. So my chips is on Indiana to upset them the first game. However, overall, I would like to see OKC. We got the spotlight. The spotlight. OKC. We got the spotlight. OKC should surely win this thing, hands down. But I'm thinking the long layoff, which it ended up not being as long as I thought it would be, because I thought for sure that the Knicks were going to force a game 7. I thought that they would. You know what I mean? I thought they would force a game 7. He said Cat was holding his own against them. He just didn't. Yeah, see, the Knicks, Josh Hart didn't play well. OG didn't play well. Uh, 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 he didn't even really use his bench. You know what I mean? So the Knicks, the Knicks, hey man, the Knicks is something. Roy say bet. Oh man, you taking OKC in the first game, Roy? You taking OKC in the first game? I think they're gonna get upset, man, in the first game. I think OKC will win the series, but I think they might. Hey, Siakam has been there before, and we don't know. He might be able to get his guys going, man. But then you got to look at this also. Halliburton had a decent game. What did he get? 30 last game. So he due for to lay an egg. So he'll probably lay an egg this first game. That's just how he plays. He gonna get 40, come back the next game and get nada, basically. So we gonna see, man. We will see. You know, we're going to see. We're going to see. I'd like to see. I'd like to see them go in and and uh and beat them. You know, I'd like to see them go in and beat them. What is this? Oh, this was just 21 seconds, man. 21 seconds. 21 seconds. Mm, mm, mm. Test run. Let me get back to the original. Boom. We'll see. We will see on your show tomorrow. Factor in that it's a road game. Indy might not win. How Indy played on the road this year? I mean, obviously pretty well. They beat the Knicks. They beat the Knicks twice on their floor, or once. They beat the Knicks twice. Remember, they was up 2-0 on them. So I mean, the Knicks can do what they need to do. You know, they could do what they need to do. I mean, the Pacers. I just think, like I said, the layoff, the little layoff. The fact that they kind of been just chilling for a little, maybe a week, right? They won last what, Tuesday? They knocked them. They knocked off Minnesota. Yeah, I think they knocked them off last Tuesday. So it's been 7, 8 days. They've been chilling. 7, 8 days. Hey man, that could be crucial. That could be crucial. That could be crucial, man. So anyway, man, I just wanted to, yeah, they won twice, Vaughn, at Madison. Yeah. Well, Sunday, I don't know what it is. So we got tomorrow, Thursday, and then they'll play Saturday. Or I wonder if the second game gonna be on Sunday. I don't know. So I think let me look at the schedule. Yeah, they handled Cleveland. They took care of business on Cleveland. That was a terrible that was a terrible series for Cleveland. Cleveland struggled the whole series, man. Cleveland struggled the whole series. To me, they just couldn't get it going at all. Okay, so game two is on Sunday. They're gonna get 2 days, Friday and Saturday. So game two is on Sunday, 5 o'clock our time. Okay. Yep. Both teams got decent coaches. So we got Thursday, then Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Wednesday and Friday of next week, in Indiana. Wow. Yeah, the Thunder. They beat. Look, the Pacers beat the Thunder. Let's see. March 29th, the Thunder beat them 132-111. That's when what's the name went crazy, I think. No, Gilchrist had 33. See, Halliburton had 18 in that game. Just looking at the season series. The Thunder beat them in December, 120-114. Pacers won April 5th last year, 2024. Pacers beat them twice last year, March and April. Twice in March. No, twice last year, once the year before that. So they've been going at it. Hey, the Pacers beat them one time, 152-95. I'm trying to see who they had. Oh, they had Cam LeVert back then. Wait a minute. Oh, that was Justin. Dang. They didn't even have what's his name then. Yeah. Doggone Thunder didn't have nobody. Anyway, guys, so we got tomorrow night, we got Sunday. Smack Talk Get Down to be airing Sunday at 6, which is going to probably be about halftime. But we will tune in Sunday. Smack Talk Get Down. Tell a friend. Y'all come on board so we can talk about these finals. And none of our teams, Lakers, Warriors, Denver, whoever, it's down to the final two. Neither of our teams made it as far as the Warriors and the Lakers go. It's gonna be some big trade stuff jumping off in the off season. I'm already seeing some stuff that is looking weird. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to tune off because brothers got to get up and handle business in the morning. I appreciate y'all checking in with your boy though. Appreciate y'all, man. So for now, it's been fun, but I gotta run, drink my tea, and hit the sack. With that, peace, love, and hair grease from your boy DJ D. Y'all come join your boy on Sunday, man. I'll send y'all a link. 6 o'clock Sunday. Let's do it. Peace.